Blockbuster weight loss drugs show promise for a wider range of health benefits. Obesity presents a dual challenge as both a personal battle and a widespread public health crisis. In the United States, nearly 70% of adults grapple with excess weight, while in Europe, the figure exceeds half the population. The stigma surrounding overweight individuals can be immense, compounded by the life-threatening risks it poses. With obesity defined as having a BMI of at least 30, its association with conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, arthritis, fatty liver disease, and various cancers underscores its grave health implications. Addressing obesity is thus imperative, not only for individual well-being, but also for broader public health initiatives. The history of obesity medication therapies reflects a fierce journey troubled with challenges and setbacks, dating back to the 1940s with the promotion of rainbow diet pills loaded with amphetamines and diuretics to women, and continuing through the fen-phen crisis of the 1990s, marked by fatal heart and lung complications. The quest for safe and effective weight loss treatments has been riddled with failures. These instances not only highlight the dangers of inadequate medications, but also underscore societal biases, equating excess weight with personal failure. Despite these obstacles, ongoing research endeavors strive to transcend past limitations and develop interventions that are both safe and efficacious, aiming to alleviate the burden of obesity while challenging prevailing stigmas and misconceptions. But today, a new class of medicines is breaking the mold, and there is a growing hope that they will reduce obesity and other chronic disorders. The medications, which mimic a gut hormone called glucagon-like peptide 1, GLP-1, are altering medicine, popular culture, and even global capital markets in ways that are both exciting and concerning. Originally developed for diabetes, these GLP-1 receptor agonists cause considerable weight loss with largely controllable adverse effects. This year, clinical trials discovered that they reduce heart failure symptoms as well as the risk of heart attacks and strokes, providing the most persuasive evidence yet that the medications have significant benefits beyond weight loss. For these reasons, science awarded GLP-1 medicines the Breakthrough of the Year 2023. In honoring these therapies, we accept the uncertainty, even worries, that come with this deep change. We also recognize that obesity has medical and social implications, and that many people who are considered overweight by others are healthy and have no desire or compelling need to lose weight. The GLP-1 tale has taken decades to unfold, and tackling fat was initially unrelated. GLP-1 was identified in the early 1980s by researchers working on diabetes and blood sugar management. Years of laborious and sometimes depressing effort followed, but eventually the discoveries piled up, unveiling a hormone with far-reaching effects on the body and brain. Scientists discovered that GLP-1 reduced blood sugar levels in humans, and drug companies began to investigate it as a diabetes treatment. In the 1990s, researchers discovered that injecting GLP-1 into the brains of rats caused them to eat less. A study of 20 healthy young men discovered that after a full breakfast, individuals receiving intravenous GLP-1 infusions ate less at a lunch buffet than those given a placebo. Exenatide, Byetta, the first GLP-1 medication, was licensed in 2005 for type 2 diabetes. Instead of the human hormone, its backbone was a similar peptide found in the venom of a large lizard known as the Gila monster. Almost 5 years later, Novo Nordisk released liraglutide, Victoza, which is based on human GLP-1. It too was a diabetic medication, but in late 2014, the FDA approved it for obesity. The medications did not truly take off until 2 years ago, when Novo Nordisk's next iteration, semaglutide, was approved for weight management in the United States. The product is sold as Ozempic for diabetes and Wegovy for obesity. Semaglutide, unlike its predecessors, required only a weekly injection rather than once or twice daily. In a crucial trial, participants shed an astounding 15% of their body weight during a 16-month period. Many people who take the medicine also report a reduction in food noise or the constant and uncomfortable desire to consume more. Since then, the hysteria has only increased. According to electronic health data, 1.7% of patients in the United States were prescribed Wegovy or Ozempic this year. GLP-1 medicines are also approved in Europe Europe for weight loss, though availability varies. Novo Nordisk's market value currently exceeds the GDP of Denmark, its native nation. When I look around this room, I can't help but wonder, is Ozempic right for me? Joked comedian Jimmy Kimmel at the Academy Awards in March, mocking rumors about which movie stars used the drug. But amid the laughs and increasing sales, there was an important question. Could GLP-1 medications genuinely protect obese people's health? This year answered yes. In August, a trial of 529 patients with obesity and heart failure discovered that after 1 year, people using semaglutide had nearly double the heart improvement as judged by a standard heart failure questionnaire, and could walk an extra 20 meters in 6 minutes than those in the placebo group. That same month, Novo Nordisk revealed that in a much larger trial of 17,000 adults with excess weight and cardiovascular disease, people using semaglutide had a 20% lower risk of fatal or non-fatal heart attacks and strokes than those taking placebo. The data was published in November in the New England Journal of Medicine. The trials were the first to demonstrate in significant numbers that GLP-1 medications provided meaningful health benefits beyond weight loss. Meanwhile, a trial to see if semaglutide slows the course of kidney damage in diabetes patients was halted prematurely due to its positive results. The impact of GLP-1 medicines extends beyond initial expectations. Trials for drug addiction treatment follow reports of reduced cravings for alcohol and tobacco among obesity and diabetes patients undergoing therapy. Researchers attribute this effect to the medication's binding to brain receptors involved in pleasure sensation beyond feeding. Clinical trials also explore GLP-1 medicine's potential in Alzheimer's and Parkinson's treatment, leveraging findings of reduced brain inflammation. These unforeseen applications highlight the versatile nature of GLP-1 agonists, sparking hopefulness for their broader therapeutic potential in addressing neurological and addictive disorders. While GLP-1 agonists offer promise in obesity treatment, their advancement is met with caution. Like all medications, they carry potential side effects and uncertainties. Some patients discontinue treatment due to issues like nausea and gastrointestinal complications. Recent events, such as label amendments, warning of intestinal obstruction risks, and studies revealing elevated pancreatitis occurrences associated with Ozempic, emphasize the need for vigilance. Despite challenges, the quest for safer and more effective treatments persists. In navigating this complex landscape, ongoing research and vigilant monitoring are essential to ensure the best outcomes for patients seeking relief from obesity. Doctors express concern over non-obese individuals using GLP-1 agonists for weight loss. While studies show significant weight reduction, like semaglutide's 16% loss in obese teens, a pivotal question arises. Are these medications meant for lifelong use to sustain weight loss? This query highlights the complexity of long-term medication reliance. The 2022 study underscores the need for careful consideration of risks and benefits. As debates ensue, healthcare providers advocate for personalized treatment plans and explore alternative weight management strategies. Balancing efficacy with potential drawbacks, informed decision-making is crucial in navigating the evolving landscape of obesity treatment. The potential for extended therapy with GLP-1 agonists in obesity management prompts considerations about sustainability. Despite promising initial weight loss, research suggests significant weight regain upon discontinuation, highlighting the need for ongoing treatment. However, the financial burden of long-term medication use, often exceeding $1,000 monthly, presents a significant obstacle. As obesity is increasingly recognized as a chronic condition, continual therapy is considered necessary. Yet, addressing affordability and exploring alternative interventions are crucial for equitable access. Collaborative efforts among researchers, healthcare providers, and policymakers are essential for developing sustainable solutions for effective and accessible obesity management. The introduction of Eli Lilly and Co.'s tirzepatide marks a new chapter in obesity treatment. This medication, designed to mimic multiple hormones, offers promising results, with clinical trials showing up to a 21% reduction in body weight among users. Its approval in the United States for weight loss, following success in diabetes management, signifies a significant advancement. However, as we embrace these developments, cautious optimism is warranted. Ongoing research is crucial to understand the safety, efficacy, and long-term effects of tirzepatide and similar medications. In our pursuit of effective obesity management, management, each breakthrough brings us closer to reshaping how we approach and address this complex health issue. Yet, despite these complexities, the emergence of GLP-1 medications signals a broader shift in how we perceive and approach obesity. By recognizing it as a chronic condition with biological foundations, rather than solely a matter of willpower, we open the door to more compassionate and effective interventions. As new medications continue to emerge and our understanding deepens, the landscape of obesity treatment is being reshaped, offering promise for a healthier future for individuals and society as a whole.